You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too.
Girl, don't call my phone, I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more. Girl, don't call my phone, I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more.
You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too.
Girl, don't call my phone, I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more. Girl, don't call my phone, I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more.
You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Billy coupe, finna cop it too.
Yo, what's up, pups? How's everybody doing? What's going on? What's up, T.S. Pedro? What's up, John Green? What's up, Art Suave? Red Squirrel? OG Josh? Rapid Unbox? Super Snake? What's up? What's up, R-Fig? What's up, Henny? How you doing? Wharf Daddy? Yo, what's up, Deerslayer? Deerslayer, where you been? It's Pedro, bro. You messing with me? 1 minute into the stream, you guys are already trolling. What's up, Oxada? Ruskino, how you doing? That's right, smash the like button, everybody. It's just smash it coming in. It's time to get bullish, man. Oxada says he's getting tacos. All right. Let's wait for Oxada to get tacos. Where's my tacos, bro? I'm actually kind of hungry. What's up, Leave Soft? What's up, Gravitized? What's going on? You just changed your name, didn't you? Can we get Hex 1-to-1 parody, please? All right. Yeah, it's done. Hey, can we get Hex 1-to-1 parody? All right. Yep, confirmed. Trumbo, what's going on? Tam Tam, how are you? Long time no see. Tam Tam's got to be excited now. That's the final. That's the final besides P-Dye Peg, obviously. We got a lot of work to do still. What's up, Half Maya? Hex is stage 1, allegedly, right now. Tons of volume, but only Hex price is moving. Hey, that's fine. We told you guys Hex was undervalued. How long did I say? We talked a lot about that. That's going to be the biggest runner. What's up, D-Gen Hex again? Hex Deck. What's up? Morma time. We on the move? We're going to look. We're going to check. Guys, we had a really cool stream tonight. We got a special guest. I announced it in the Telegram. There are Hexkins and Pulsechans crawling all over the Czech Republic. We got one in tonight who's going to join the stream. It's really cool. So you guys want to stick around. Pretty much tonight, we're going to take all your questions, all right, because we're moving. I know there's a lot of questions, the Telegram, a lot of people curious, what's going on. And we'll just look at the charts. Tonight we'll look at some ratios, too, to see what looks stronger. But I think a lot of the things we suspected were coming true, which was that Hex is extraordinarily undervalued. A lot of people said that Hex doesn't belong on the chain. It's not worthy. It's needs to die. I heard it all right? I am a 5555 staker, and I'm always accumulating Hex. And we told you guys it is the most oversold. All right. I told you guys for a long time. All right, but we're going to look at that. We are going to look at that. Can I open up? What's going on, man? We're going to check Twitter or X live in Toulouse. What's going on? Everybody smash the like button. We got 77 people coming in and only 19 likes. Let's see, man. What is going on? I haven't streamed in Sunday in a while. It's usually slow. August is dead time. Maybe we do get dead time. What's that? Maybe. How's the sound, by the way? We made some adjustments because we got guests coming tonight. But man, oh man, what a time. Was this Briz? Briz. The ink price really got to Briz's head, man. He's posted some crazy stuff. Wow. So is this guy a scammer? Is he a scammer? I told you guys many times, I said, if he was, I don't think I would be here. I don't think I would. Is that masseuse in Prague? Asking for a friend. Actually, we have the best masseuses. Man, I've had some amazing masseuse experiences you guys wouldn't even believe. You guys would not believe me if I told you. You could use your imagination. Things that have happened. When they get a hold of my body, they can't let go, man. They can't let go. I feel like there's some part of me that's like, oh, we're in an alternate universe. And then, well, really, there's been a lot of time. Like, we've been on our own timeline. And a lot of it's because a lot of people's hopes and dreams were, like, smashed. All right? That's the truth. All right? A lot of people left. A lot of people feel screwed over. They feel like they did something wrong. But the truth is, sometimes good things take time to play out in life, all right? And I'm not making any promises about anything happening in your life. But not everyone can come along for a great thing, all right? It really is a believer's cycle because nothing makes any sense anymore. All right. But I know one thing for sure, that there is nothing like what we have anywhere in cryptocurrency. All right. The whole world is changing in ways we can't even imagine right now. All right. And there are people working round the clock to try to make something really amazing come to fruition. All right. People who are never going to ask for a thank you from you or anything at all. All right. There is a community here like nothing I have ever seen and I could have ever imagined. All right. And the naysayers will say that, well, you're just a bunch of people that are down and you're leaning on each other. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I think something's about to erupt out of here that is going to surprise the world, man. When there's something grassroots like this, and there's someone who I think genuinely wants to raise people up, all right, and nothing can stop it, man. Ruskina's like, well, I'm only 89% down. Happy days. Yeah. It's volatile, man. All good things are volatile. Good women are volatile. All right. It's the price you pay. All right. price you pay. But I can tell you, even aside from the community and the things I've seen, there are people in the shadows of this community that are mind-blowingly amazing. People that have changed my life and have tried to like help me in ways I could never have dreamed of. That you never meet them, you never know them, but they're there, man. They're all watching, they're all here. But there is life in these charts like I've never seen. All right, I'm telling you. There is a God will. There's a very smart market maker here, man. And you guys that hung on, that have kept your chin up, are going to be part of a wild ride. Now, I can't tell you exactly how much more time there is, but I'll do the best I can to explain to you what I'm seeing in the charts. But those of you kind of get what I'm saying, just keep doing what you're doing, because we're going to change lives. All right? I mean that. I mean that. This is going to change lives. And we're just here kind of at the maybe the people that have been wrung out the most and been through it. All right. And I say that, I say that in a little jest, not because I'm being sarcastic, but because I know what's coming, man. I can see these charts. I know what's coming, man. And it's going to be pure glory. All right? Like nothing you've ever seen before. Like nothing you've ever seen before. And this pressure that we've been on has revealed us all in ways we couldn't have imagined. I know it's pressed on me and brought out things out of me that I could never have imagined. Really. A little pain goes a long way, man, to mold you. And if there's good things coming in your life, if there's good things in you, then you know it and you feel it coming to the surface. All right? So just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's fucking amazing. Really amazing. Let's see what's going on really quick. New all-time high. Oh, retail, what's this? Buy crypto search term? That's interesting. This little bump we got brought people out. It was pretty cool. Right? It was pretty cool. Hextech says, what few fail to realize, those who of us who have never left DCA for over 5 years are not down double digits. I think for a lot of you that have really great spirits, all right, and I've met some of you. I talked to some of you guys. Some of you guys are in my group. No idea what she's about to do. But some of you that have really, really great things in your spirit, man, some amazing things are going to come out. All right. It's going to be life-changing. All right. It's going to be amazing. Wolf has perfected how to be fashionably late. We got a guest coming. I didn't realize how much actually I had to adjust the mic and the camera and everything like that. We're going to wait for a few more. We're going to wait till we get a few more likes, and we'll bring our guest on. And we'll talk with you guys, man. We'll take some questions, you know what I mean? Let me just type in for you. For you is a big mix. Let's go. Let's type in Pulsechain. Let's see who's talking about what here. Yeah, Demo Poppins, what's up, man? Oh, the first thing comes up right now, Pulsechain. Richard Hart, what do you say here? He says, I don't give a fuck that people like to press sell. I will continue to talk about superior security practices and technology and opportunity. I mentioned Bitcoin, it went down 95%. I mentioned Ethereum, it went down 95%. I mentioned Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX, ProveX, some of them went down 95%, but not all. I'm the guy that told you that nearly things in crypto tend to have massive drops. Y'all pressing sell ain't going to stop me from saying smart things and bragging about being right. How you like them apples? Sometimes I don't even understand them. Can we talk about your use of y'all? Oh, you guys are hilarious. Wow. Amazing, amazing. Let's get those likes up. Let's get up to 50 likes and we'll bring on our guest. How's that? Let's get to 50 likes. We'll bring on the guest. Zoom in and look at the note on the window. Look at the sticky note. There's alpha there. Whoa, 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 whoa. You mean in the original Heart post? Aha, okay. Let's take a look, man. Thank you, Solid Wolf. Wait, Soldier, what's that? UASF? United States Air Force. Can I zoom in? Bro, we can't read it. Yo, put in the chat what it says. Is that a phone number? It says, I can't zoom in any more than that. It says, I don't know what it says. What does it say, bro? It's too blurry. I can't make it out. I have a feeling it's going to be something about PETA in it. My William says my pool is closed from a storm. I usually chill out and got my tan in while I listen to the show, but I'm stuck on my patio today in my garden chilling and grounding. Right on, brother. Sorry about your pool. Soldier says, nah, it's 555, then part of a wallet address. It's a phone number. So it says, I'm kind of trying to make it out. I think it's a 555 393234. I mean, if you know the number, put it in the chat. Maybe somebody can investigate and figure it out. $11.94, is that what it says? Okay. What does that mean? What do you guys get out of that? And was that part of the movie, or is that something Richard Hart put into the... oh, it's in the actual movie. Okay. I don't even know what movie this is. Matt Damon, that's like... I don't know who that is. Oh, is that Good Will Hunting? Oh, that's the guy they beat up in the bar. Okay, I kind of recognize this. All right, all right. So chat, it's a girl's phone number from the good movie Good Will Hunting. Yeah, are you guys looking into this too much now? Somebody better come up with what that means. Hex is going to $11.94. It could, man. Maybe it does. 13, 1, 15. Maybe. I did say double digits. I do have an equation for where I do think Hex is going to go. I'm gonna make a video on that. What's up, Acid Thunder? I'm good, man. I'm good. I am good. I'm good. We're all gonna be trillionaires. I hope so. I do think there's gonna be a tremendous amount of extraordinarily successful people here. Yeah. I hope so. I still got my bag from 2023. Let's see. What's happening, man? Yo, what's up, Axelot? How are you? Where we got on? We're at 41. Guys, come on. We got to bring on the guest. Smash that like button. Deerslayer, if they don't smash the like, you just toss them off the stream, man. Clear this. Greetings, man. What's up, Germany? How are you? You're right down the street from me, man. You should come to Prague. Come visit Prague. Someone photoshopped the next all-time high into the piece of paper. Nice. You're going to Belarus tomorrow? Okay. Be safe, brother. I love Belarus. I love Minsk. Amazing city. How do you like them apples is a common English phrase used to mock someone after winning, turning the tables, or sharing surprising news. I like to smash. Cool, we're almost there. What's going on? Liquidity is so low, man. You just up, Frog? And you didn't hit me up? Crazy. Michael Anthony is shilling Ethereum versus Pulsechain. Oh, Richard Hart. This is an old post. It's coming up now. He's hinting that these assets could get bullish. There are a lot of people that think it's never going to happen. KDP. You're flying to Prague tomorrow? Sparkle Tooth? You are? Yo, hit me up. Hit me up, man. In the Telegram, of course. We did hit you up. We had a few drinks. Oh, okay. I know who this is. What's up, brother? Okay. I know. We just had a few drinks. We did have a few drinks. If I remember correctly, you had a little more than a few drinks. All right. Look, man, when this starts moving. Yo, Abdullah, what's up, man? Smash the like button, pups. Incentive. Oh, the old post popping up. What else have I missed in the Richard Hart? Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. All right. I posted that today. So 4 hours ago, he said, if you're a victim of the cold card Bitcoin hack, of which 70 million of value are, you probably really wish you had followed my advice. Unlike many Bitcoin influencers, I've never recommended a specific hardware wallet to anyone ever, nor have I made a commission to do so like they did to get you annihilated. I'm better than the influencers you follow, and you need to respect it. Guys, look, man, it's been a brutal journey, okay? It really has. But I'm going to be honest that I think this guy's got a plan. Maybe, playing with himself above a sandwich shop somewhere. But I think he's got a plan. I think he's up to something. I really mean it. I would have left a long time ago. Are we going to preach previous all-time high in Pulse XNS? Dude, we're going to go well beyond anything you can imagine. These assets are going to go to levels you can't fathom. I mean it. You don't understand. Mathematically, just the way it's all been set up, the buy and burn on PulseX, Hex, to the chagrin of all the haters, I'm telling you, and I've said this before on multiple streams. I did a deep dive on this in the members club, by the way, if you want to click join down below, where we went really deep. But I did say in the main thing many times that the way he's going to market the chain is pumping Hex the most, okay? Because that's how you get revenge, is success. And what's the asset, if it's successful, is going to piss everybody off the most? Hex, dude. Of course. And then, Pulse and the buy and burn on PulseX is brutal, man. When this thing really takes gear, you better be positioned well. Yeah, I wouldn't be bet against him, that's for sure. I ain't gonna bet against that guy. 2028, Abdel says. Well, nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. Is it gonna be glorious? We go up a lot. When we go up a lot, yeah. Look, DCA is your friend, all right? And you're in value. You want to just slowly, little bit, and chill. Wasn't there a post where RH did talking about making it to the top 3 market cap in crypto? Keep in mind that this bonding is no joke. On the money I can't read that. Money stats, money X stats. Did you just like fall out of your chair, bro? What is it? What is he saying? Keep in mind, this bonding is no joke. On send the money's tats. Fuck knowing. We're literally like just a few minutes into the stream, guys. They've already had too much to drink. I'm just a few sips into the wine, man. Chill. Didn't Maria make an RNG? Yeah. Guys, people made fun of. They're thrashing Richard Hart. They're thrashing Glitter Pants. As I don't know, man. I would not bet against Pulse, Hex, or Atropa. All right? I'm telling you. Atropa and P-Die. Okay, I got to put them together. You guys know they're going to move together. All right. Let's look at some of these tweets. You guys, I'm going to bring the guest on, and we'll take more of your questions. Thank you so much for the likes. Once the money starts flowing, yeah. Uptown for life. What's up, brother? How are you? Yo, Saint. Okay, let's bring him on. I don't know. You guys know who it is? I think Telegram knows who it is, right? You guys know who it is. All right, let's bring him on. All right. Let's bring him on. He's actually in the studio. Hang on. Whoa. Do we do the reveal? Come on over, brother. Darth, what's up, man? How you doing? Just how's your experience here in Prague, man? What's going on?
Magical city. I'm here twice a year for the past 10 years, and it's great, right? Finally get to link up, right, in person. We've talked about it much, and it's good to see you guys. How you doing? Good times. I mean, the amount of castles in Czech Republic is literally the highest level out of most European countries.
Castles?
Castles, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a safe place to live. We don't take bombs here.
Facts. Yeah. So, guys, what's good? Good to see you. It's been a while, right? Yeah. Big Pulsechain fan, patient for the magic. I think all of us, patience is the primary thing that we've been looking at and dealing with. And at the end of the day, I'm a believer. Period. Sit back, watch, patience, and chill.
B Roots is in the house. Oh yeah, tell B Roots he's on the stream right now. No, you know what this is. This is Darth, man. This is Darth. Your mom, they know who you are, bro.
Exactly. Everybody knows. No shilling here. We're just sitting here looking at charts, making sure specifically that we make the right moves at the right time. And when I say that, building in silence, what I've learned from this beautiful community is the best stablecoin acquisition, percentage growth, tax it into your token, so you don't use your own money to pump something up. You simply just wait till the magic is right, period. Simple, strong, effective. Ian, get over here.
Bro, he brought Ian with him to Prague. Ian's actually hiding out in the back. Yeah. EX is still 500 for multi-man. ZBCN toss. Dude, I saw Darth on a previous Saint stream, I think. Yeah, we talked about something they were working on an old stream, so you guys can see that. It's still up, of course. Have you trading prop firm ever before? Probably for you.
Trading prop firm? No. My brother, who high level in New York, former FDIC bank regulator, etc. I don't want to get into what he and I are working on in the stablecoin world, but patience, privacy, security, stablecoin growth, period, and Pulsechain, or at least things will take care of themselves, period. IRL is my main focus at the moment, right? And I tend to do better with that focus and segueing in versus becoming too obsessive in the crypto sphere. Multitasking and laser focus tends to be more effective, efficient. Prop firm. I have no idea what that is.
No, bro. Are you guys just relentlessly shelling in the chat and trying to trick us? We have some smart people. Big These guys are true. We got the best fucking trolls. Oh, that's awesome. No, actually, we could go. We could just go with it. Yo, greetings from Poland. What's up, Emery? How you doing, man? Come down to Prague sometime. I'm actually thinking about expanding the studio. I got a bigger mic setup, so maybe we'll do some bigger live streams, and we'll have some guests in here because we've had a lot of people visit this summer, man. You saw in the chat, Hexalot just leaving Prague. I saw him 2 weeks ago. He was here. And now we got Darth in the house. I guess B Roots and Ian will come next. It's not B. I can't tell that who's telling the truth. They literally think you're B Roots. I guess you guys do have some similar, because you have similar hairstyles.
What's going on?
Do the B Roots. Yo, give us the B Roots intro, bro.
Bum, 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 bum. This is the Moon King, B Roots. Don't look at any of your tokens. Don't look at anything anyone says. Right here, you're gonna get the alpha. Please subscribe, and then please subscribe again, and you'll soon see in the bear pre-bowl, bull, bear pull, pre-bowl, the popcorn popping only here in, what do you gotta say? Body slam, bro. Body slam, uppercut, win. Period. My man. Love those guys. Much love. You can learn a lot from them, but anyways, boom.
D-Roots. So what do you guys think now? Is it him? Is it him? Proper good voice. It's not trolling when it's true. Oh, stop it. I'll bring the butter. Believe in yourself. Yeah, smash the like button. This is ridiculous. We literally now have 12,000 people watching the stream right now. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Come on, smash the like button. Math is way off. It's crazy. Creativity is the limit now. Yeah. So, hey, what do you think? I don't know if you could hear. Good radio voice, buddy. Uncanny. All right. You guys are not goal-orientated. Listen. I'm going to ask, Prague was a fantastic. Thanks for showing us around. You got it, man. Come back anytime, bro. I'd love to see you guys settle in here. I think it's a great place. I recommend it to a lot of people because a lot of things, a lot of reasons, man. And I've been around the world. Love to have you back anytime. 12,000. Listen. All right, I'm going to ask Darth a question really quick. Because I actually don't know your opinion on this. I don't. I just talked about it a few minutes ago. Do you think Richard Hart has a plan? Or are you kind of just a plan? Or do you think you're just here for just possible gains?
The ego, which can be beneficial for some people like Richard Hart, I believe he has a plan specifically because he's kind of contrarian to the other chains that we see. And although we all expect something to happen, or influencers can have a time just build out there and we all kind of fall into it. Personally, I think it's going to happen when. I don't think about when. We've done that before. We've played that game. Ideally, I like the surprise. Effective. Ideally, it's contrarian to the BTC, ETH, Sol, since they're kind of all paired together when they run up and down, etc. Relative to that, I would like to see when Ethereum and Bitcoin specifically shake in a certain direction that we surged like a week ago when we saw Hex get up like 10, 15, 20%, a little spark that we haven't seen in a while. And I saw BTC and Sol go down from 75, 74, 73, 72, bouncing 72, 86, back up. The 40, 100, 200, simple moving average, etc. Just was interesting to see on the weekly. And what I prefer is not to try to time the win. I try to time the background collection of stablecoins specifically to make that move the appropriate time. And I don't want to shill here, as excited as I am of what I'm working on, specifically in the few engines. My simple goal is to let stablecoins do what they do by just USDC grow it to a certain level and let a percentage of that filter into whatever I'm working on. And that's probably the safest, strongest way at the right time. And, you know, simple as that. And that's my opinion. Simple. As you can see, I've learned mystery is highly advantageous.
What's advantageous?
Mystery.
What? Okay, 2x with the Moon King performance is on point. He sure has a plan. Okay, I'm going to address Abdella's question. And then, what's empowerment? What is that? Talking points and a few. Hey, Deerslayer, can you check out that link? What's he posting? What is that? Should I go check it out? Somebody check that for me. Ink for the win. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. RH sounded pissed with his recent tweet. Sounds like he's out of market maker money for now. Wait, the last one, he was pissed? No, I don't see that, but you can expand on that if you'd like. Of course, not planning is like planning to fail. That green candle ink is one of the first on Pulsechain. What's the incentive really to accumulate? Yeah. Let me know when you guys check out that link. I don't know what that is. I didn't get that vibe from RH. Yo, Dugan, what's up? My brother in Christ. How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Wow. The whole crew is here. Everybody's here tonight, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. What's going to happen, man? And because I've seen the future, what's going to happen is... check it out, Saint? Okay. Verified. All right. I'm going to check it out. So really quick, and then I'm going to address Abdella's question. So Abdella, remind me if I forget. Right now, there's a grassroots like bubbling, all right, of people, all right? And when these things blow up, they don't blow up slowly. Because it's the simmering is so intense. It's kind of like a fire. It's going to burst. All right, it's going to be crazy. This is going to be an international phenomenon, and part of the reason is, and I don't want to get too into it right now. Maybe if we have time, I'll dive deeper. But it's a psychological phenomenon of grassroots things. Whether that's a band you love, okay, doesn't matter if it was the Grateful Dead or the Deftones or whatever it is. They just simmer, man, for a long time. It doesn't matter the type. And in an industry like we have, where literally Bitcoin maxis can't even fucking store their things. And once again, I'm so sorry if anybody lost money. I'm not at all being coming down on you, but I'm just expressing the fact that these things were sacrilegious and whatever aren't working the way they planned. The only thing that's ever going to work, and this is over thousands of years, man, is the collective drive of people, of communities. And that's what we have. And that's what I was mentioning earlier. Like, there's something here that's like nothing anyone's ever seen, because we are the chain. It's not the code, man. People are like trashing, like, oh, the code is so simple, it's old, it's dated, blah, blah, blah. Guys, it's not about the fucking code, man. Okay? It's just not. It's this community that's nothing like anything's ever seen in financial markets. And right now, I'm telling you, when the flame really comes up, it's going to explode like a fire that's just been like simmering. You know, when you're like making a fire and the thing's just like it's hot and stuff, and you touch one log suddenly, and then bam, the fire explodes. Like, we all know this. We've all been camped out and done this, right? And it's just sitting there forever. And it was like, where's the fire? And somebody just kicks one log, and like all of a sudden it's like, that's kind of what's gonna happen, man. He tweeted again. It's Biru Talk. Wait, where did I miss you guys? Yo, what up, bro? Okay, I'm gonna check out that link. Okay, let me check out the Richard Hart tweet. I'm on his page. Where is it? Let me refresh it, and then I'll go check out that link. Came back. He didn't tweet again. Where is it? I don't see it, man. I just refreshed it. I don't see it. All right, let me go find this link somebody put up. Sure. So yo, Deerslayer, can you do me a favor and send me that link on Telegram that you want me to check out? Because for some reason it's I don't know if YouTube is blocking it or what. So just send it to me on Telegram, and then let me know you sent it to me. All right, because it's not here anymore. All right. Yeah. Don't start a fire with gasoline in the rain. Yeah. That's kind of what this chain's gonna be like. RH reply to CZ. Okay. Replies. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, and send me that link. Hang on, I'm on my Telegram, so I'll wait for you to send it, and then confirm. Let me know if you sent it. Okay, I got it. All right, CZ. Oh. Bro got camera shy. All right. CZ says, securing the backup seed phrase is hard. Can't have somebody else read it and say, oh, that's a nice seed phrase. Can't have it destroyed by flood, fire, etc. Can't have a hacker gain access to it. And most importantly, can't lose it yourself. Okay. And CZ was replying to this tweet from Rager. With all the talk on hard wallet safety, I'll share my own experience. Okay. My hardware wallet... Oh, you guys can't... Hang on. Sorry, guys. Rager says, with all the talk on hard wallet safety, I'll share my own experience. My hardware wallet didn't get hacked. It just stopped working. It nearly cost me everything. I had BTC in an old Trezor, multi-sig setup, ran a firmware update. Afterward, I couldn't sign transactions anymore. Oh, I fucking hate doing updates, dude. The only thing that saved me was having the seed written down somewhere else. Yeah, that's important. Ledger has a different failure mode. The screens on old nanos fade over time. No readable screen means you can't enter your PIN and no access to the device. Neither of these is a hack. The hardware just stops cooperating. That's the part you don't plan for. So now that you could know that you could all be at risk of losing your Bitcoin and crypto if you have it stored on old models of Trezor or Ledger wallets. Make sure to keep your devices updated and double check that you have the seed phrase back somewhere. I recommend multi-sig for also security. Yeah, I mean, that's good advice. That's pretty basic. It's tech. You need to update it. I think he needs to express how old his Trezor is. I think that would help people. But if you have any important amount of crypto, then you need to just buy a new hardware wallet every once in a while. And it's part of the game, guys, of self-custody. Your banks do it too. They change security guards. They upgrade their protocol. You leave your money with a bank. They also have to do these things, right? That's why they charge money to do it. But if you do it yourself, you got to do the same thing. You're the custody. You got to upgrade every year, every 2. You need to check your security. Hello. Why does this sound so dead right now? Check 1 2. Check. All right, so CZ responded to that with the securing the backup seed phrase is hard. And then Richard replied by saying, Shamir's secret sharing is a solution. You can encrypt your seed words into secret parts, and having any one part doesn't make brute forcing any easier. If you just spread the words, having found some words makes it a ton easier. Okay. Yes. He's right. All right. Richard is right. But, here's the thing. I think on the audio seems funny. How's the audio, guys? Is it fine? Check. 1, 2. What the fuck happened? Check. Sent. All right. Audio's fine, right? So Richard's right. All right. Shamir's secret is a solution, but it does add another level. Okay, good. I can't hear me. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling because I can't hear me all of a sudden. It was really loud when we started, and then all of a sudden it's gone. No, you can hear me? 'Cause I can't hear me all of a sudden. Check. 1, 2. Doing charts wasn't enough. Audio's fine. Link is Wolfie Puff. Link is in. All right. Maybe it's fine. My headphones are going to shit. It sounds loud. Weird. Check. 1, 2. Check. Check. 1, 2. Check. 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 1, 2. Check. Sometimes just bang on shit, right? Hello. Come on, man. What the fuck happened? Voice is low. Okay. Some people are saying it isn't. It sounds low to me. Yeah, I think that D Roots broke the mic, bro. What happened? Oh, he's in trouble, bro. He did something to the mic, didn't he? Check. 1, 2. Hello. I forgot to tell him not to grab it, like shit gets pulled on and fucked with. Hello. Come on. Give me 1 second. Something went funny. I swear to God, if I could just spit on it and rub it for a second, that would be the best, right? Sometimes that just fixes everything. Hello. Okay. I don't think there's much I can do. I don't know what to do. The arm got pulled. Oh. You're right. Hang on. Yeah, we were moving it around a lot, man. Check. 1, 2. Check. Yeah, we kind of did move it around a lot. So it took a hit. Something got funny, man. Check. Check, check. Hello, hello. 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 Can you guys hear me? What's up, folks? Hello, hello. Check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. We turn off the lights. Can you hear the fire? Can you hear fine now? You guys can hear me all right? Yeah, I hear the hiss. Okay, I'm going to try to fix the hiss. Hang on. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. No, something's up. Hello, hello. Okay. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. It's very low. That's juiced. That's my problem, man. I don't understand. Yeah, that's just like check 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. That's so weird. Check, check, check. It's a lot of hiss. I hear that, guys. It's a ton of hiss. You hear that? Hiss. Hello. Yeah, I hear the hiss as well, guys. I have one idea. I'm going to change the USB cable, okay? You guys give me a sec. I'm going to go grab a cable in the back, and I'm just going to change it. Like, that's all I can do. Check 1 2. Check. No, it doesn't work like that. This setup doesn't work. Hiss is gone, bro. I can't hear nothing, but if that works, then I've been doing this long enough. I can just wing it without a headphone. Did it solve the mic problem, though? Hello, hello. I cannot hear anything. Let me get a USB cable really quick. Hello. Check. 1, 2. What's up, pups? Hello. What's up, pups? Can you hear me? I'm gonna get new headphones too. I got a new cable hooked up. I see the mic going, but it looks really low for some reason. Hello, hello, hello. Check, check, check. Same low sound. Check 1, 2. This came in. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Weird. Check 1, 2. What's up, everybody? Yo. Hello. Huh. Hello? Let's try one more thing. Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? Let's see. Are we back in? I can hear me. Can you hear me? It sounds much better than it did before. You go. No sound. No sound. But hello, hello. No sound. Good. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Woo. All right. We got old school. We got back. Too loud. Oh, too loud. Okay, hang on. Oh, and I gotta adjust the levels on this one. Hang on. I think I turn. Hello. We got sound, buddy. We're in business, so hang on. Check 1, 2. Input. Hello. Maybe that's fine. Maybe I turn the level going out. It's overloading. Hello. Can hear you. Very ASMR. Bluetooth. Okay. Maybe I talk for. It's too loud. Leave it loud. You like? Okay. This good? Okay. Old school rules. Yeah. I just went XLR. This is how I started streaming way back in the day, man. If you see my old videos, I think the USB mic, does it sound bad? Like, I don't know. Obviously I don't have any way to like really know what you guys are hearing, but I can hear what I'm saying. What's this? Hello. Yeah, these old school mics are cool, right? Hello. Okay, is that better? Low cut limiter, minimum preamp. Hello. Maybe I talk like there. Hello. What are you guys saying? Sounds perfect. Okay, sounds perfect. All right, let's go with it. How do I hear myself better? Oh, I turn this button. Hello. Oh, there we go. All right. I haven't used this thing in a long time. It's like the old school, man. I got the Zoom mixer out. All right. I'm glad I didn't sell this thing. I was going to sell it when I got the USB mic. And I'm glad I kept it because, look, man, this old school stuff is a shit. I look like a 90s disc jockey holding that mic. Hey, man, this is what we got. I can actually get you a mic, too. We got more cables. I got another mic. It was so funny. I was just talking about this was the best way to do it when you have multiple people, but I didn't want to get it all out, and I just had it in storage. But I guess the USB mic failed right on time, man. All right, let's continue. Let me get a mic stand. Hang on one sec. Came in clutch. Yeah, right. Bingo night. What's up, Puffs? Wait, why is my card down here? Stream is working. Everything's working. El Gato. What's this thing? Gen X. That's a Gen X rules. Classic. You guys are amazing. Thanks for sticking around. Saints Band Days. It actually is. I actually have. Which mic? No, but I have my mic that I used to from when I was in a band. It's in the back. Grab that. I can start singing. You guys want karaoke now, don't you? Oh my God. Okay, listen, man. That was intense. That was crazy. I yanked out every cable. I tried like everything. I was almost gonna pull the stream, and I was like, let me try this old thing. I didn't know if it was gonna work. That's awesome. All right, let me go fill up my water. I'll be right back. I thought I had a mic stand. Is there a mic stand somewhere? Huh? Let's go holding it. Oh man. Okay, I'll be right back, Pops. Hang on. Let me put something on for you guys. What a trip. And then we're going to address all those questions. We got a lot of questions. We're going to address them and come right back. Where's my tune, man? Oh. So the tunes aren't going to play through the stream anymore? Is that what's up? Oh, I think I clicked this button. Hello? Oh, and then I don't know what you guys hear. Oh, this is a whole nother issue. That's fine. I don't want to make things difficult. Can you guys hear the music? Yeah. Start singing. Sup. Puffs. Sounds good? Beautiful. All right. Can hear you in tunes. Oh, beautiful. Amazing. Okay, because I can't monitor it, so great. You guys tell me it's good, it's good. We continue. We move forward. Cheers, everybody. Nice work. All right, I'm going to take a leak, wipe the sweat from my brow, and I'll be back. 1 second. Check 1 2. What's up? I know you guys want me to hold it, but like, I need to control the charts, man. I need my hands free. Oh, this thing's noisy. Hang on, let me just. Check 1 2. All right, we in business. We in business. It's been a brutal bear market, man. Even the equipment is failing. The equipment is failing. No voice again? We good, right? Is the mic, is it working? It's working, right? Yeah? We good? Oh, all right. Wow. We are liftoff. Amazing. Cheers, everybody. Holy shit. The equipment, the bear market has been so brutal. It's a little low. Okay, I can turn it up, I think. It's low? Okay. I can turn it up because I think now I just go here and do that. Check 1 2, and I can do this. Now it's better. Hear your voice with the music. The music's too loud. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I'll be relying on you guys until I get this new setup because I guess this is the new setup for now. And it is what it is. So Darth left, so say goodbye. He has a flight in the morning, so he had to go. Mike failed. I think he freaked out. All right. It's better anyway, right? People like it. Maybe that USB mic wasn't the way. I need to get one of those mics like KR has, right? No, not KR. KG. KG has like the Shure, like the real pro. I gotta get one of those. But hey, if this works, we'll go with this. Old school. Cheers. So we were about to open a link. Oh, we talked about the Shamir. Yeah, look, it is a solution, the Shamir. It sounds great, right? Yeah, it's old school. It's going to work. It's plugged in, XLR, cables. And Bear Brutal, we're on. Your mics, Yeti mics are good. Yeti mics are too sensitive for my space, I think. My bass on mic is very high. A bass space. Okay, there's a low cut filter. Hang on. Hello, check 1. Is that better? Did that get rid of the boominess? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. There we go. Right? Low cut, low cut. There's a low cut filter on now. I got like a full board, bro. It's so cool. I got buttons and stuff. No more digital crap. We need to fight against the digital. If fun's fluffy, get Somi's fluffy mic. Okay, let me find out what mic Somi has. I'll just get that mic. It seems to not fail ever. And he talks for hours, right? Like you can just keep going, and his mic has never failed. So that's a good sign. Keep one word in 24. I keep one word. Yeah, so look, the Shamir thing can be good. But the thing is, man, it does add another level of complexity that you need to manage. All right, which is fine. You know, you want to keep it as simple as possible, but yeah, distributing your seed phrases, you guys should look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to explain it on this whole video, but yeah, I think it's good. Is USB plugged front or back? Front is sometimes bad. USB with what I have now or with the old mic pup? I don't know. I was going from that. This was a really cool sounding mic. I mean, I was going from the back of this into a USB-C hub. Oh, maybe the hub went bad, bro. Yeah, I'll work on it later. So the USB hub was then plugged into the side of my Mac. Maybe I need to plug direct. Maybe the hub is going bad. I don't know what's going bad. I'll have to play with it later. Maybe the mic is fine. I don't know. But I was kind of intuitively feeling like I needed a new mic. I don't know why. Because we were having troubles on many streams with like, oh, my volume was too low or this or that. You know, there were so many streams where we were like dicking around with it. And at the end of the day, you know what? This XLR setup into the mixer, it just sounds great. It's always classic sound, right? Like, so maybe it's just time to get rid of the USB Rode. Made in Australia. Made in Australia. Australia bad, apparently. No. The mic is definitely fine. I think it was the hub. Okay, good, fair enough. Like, I just realized that. I'm like, oh, maybe it's this hub. Maybe, because these don't last forever, man. Maybe this went bad for all I know. Maybe the cables are fine. All right, it is what it is. I'll play with it. We'll figure out. But I'm liking this old school. Shamir's what it is. And I really think the main thing, if you have a hardware wallet, is having a password. Okay, have a password. That way, even if they hack into your wallet, unless they know the key, like your password is your mom, you know, don't make it your mom's name, but you know what I mean. You have like some phrase or word. It just adds another level of difficulty, man. Of a huge level of difficulty, because there's no way for them to know how many letters you're using, how long you're using a sentence or using a word. So you need K-shares to rebuild the seed, then spread, resemble moment, single point again. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Do the password. I think the password's the best. Shamir's cool. Look into it. You know, you might like it, but I do think that having a killer password is key. All right. Everybody go say hi to Darth, and he's traveling back to Miami tomorrow. What a good time we've had. And somebody said Richard Hart's posting against. Let's see what he's saying. He says, pro tip, the vast majority of really stupid crypto users remain unhacked, and crypto is over 15 years old. Security has gotten better with time. Yeah, fair enough. And somebody said he posted something else too, right, while I was streaming? Here we go. He did post something. All right. I know the solution for storing your seed words safely. Oh, that was the Shamir. Okay, got you. Yeah. And then we were going to follow a link. So I got a link somebody sent me. Let's follow it. And Deerslayer. Oh, then he said, bro. then I told Abdullah I would answer his question. I remember that. Where's Abdullah? What did he say? He says, what do you think of what GG33 said, that the stock market will crash in 2027? Okay. I talked about this. I said we'd get an early bull run and it would push up into 2027, which means it ends sooner than people think. It doesn't mean we can't also pump again in 28, 29. I already talked about, I don't even know what GG33 said, but I already have hinted at this all the way back when I started making content in 2024, because my mentor talked to me about that there would be an early, not early or delayed, however you want to call it, but it's going to be at an odd time. And I mentioned to you guys that I've even talked so much about this summer being a surprise move up. Maybe it's not, maybe it starts in the fall, whatever, and it takes us into 2027, surprising everybody, right? Because we're supposed to be going into the deepest part of the bear market. And I do think it's very strong possibility. Or maybe we get a pullback now and then we pick up again going into 2027. I've talked about that a lot. And I still think that's a very strong possibility. Now, I'm curious to see what GG33 had to say about that. Maybe if he's also, if there's confluence there, he's an interesting guy. That'd be interesting, because if you guys remember going back to my videos, I've talked about that for a long time. This early, bull run I kind of talked about it like that, because I don't know how else what to call it. Maybe it's an extension of where we're at now, whatever it is. But we could absolutely do that, and then have some major collapse in the first quarter or middle or March, let's say March of 2027. So we run up and we crash in the spring of 2027, and we have a hard crash, and then 2028, 29, we could pick up again. But you could have a year of some nastiness. That could work. We could be looking at something like that. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. And even my mentor told me, I remember we talked, and this is the guy who told me that ETH would be crushed this cycle. He also told me alts would be destroyed, and he told me to stay away from Richard Hart. I remember everything he taught me, and we had a big falling out, because I was like, I really think that this guy Richard might be up to something, and he just thought I was the biggest loser he'd ever met in his life, and we kind of had a big falling out over that. But one of the things, everything he said has come true. ETH was crushed, alts were crushed, and he told me 2027 before it, we would erupt really hard. And maybe we go up euphorically and come down. Yeah, man. Let me pull up the charts. Let's start looking at charts. Of course, I've been looking at Pulsechain. Yeah, man. I'll have to go look. Oh, what is it? I'll have to go look at what this video. Take your. Oh. Let's see here. Somebody, Christopher Cryptus. What did I miss? Oh, you guys saying the mic is definitely fine. I think it's the hub. Yeah. I'll keep all my. There it is. Abdullah had reposted it. Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of answered that thinking that, yeah, it is it could happen, man. Because look, the way I see the stock market, we got to pull back. We could push up again. I wouldn't be surprised if we just kept pushing up, I'm not against that. I'm not one of those people who's convinced that everything's going to fall apart. I mean, look, you guys know I've been talking about that a long time, where we said, look, man, we could get this surprise summer bull run, blah, blah, blah. Because it ties into a lot of things my mentor taught me. I mean, he was telling me this back in 2022. He was already plotting 2027. This guy was amazing. I owe him a lot. He changed how I look at chart structure. This guy's on another level, man. He's an old, angry old man who'd come from Wall Street, and he was just on another level, man. He was an asshole. He was just an old, grumpy old man. who understood. He's amazing. He's just an amazing guy. He would pull charts and show me price action, and he never even pulled a moving average. He never pulled a MACD. He just would look at price action and go like, yeah, it's going to do this and this. And he was he was right quite often. He's not perfect. Nobody, it's hard. It's not perfect, but it was amazing. And I was like, dude, I want to learn what you do. I want to do that. Instead of worrying about when it pumps, worry about what your next step is when you cash out the scammers. Fast Duel rugged and drained wallets again. Was he incentivizing you in any way to promo for him? Hope that's done. Bro, you need to expand on that. I don't know anything you just told me, and I've never sold anything I've never made profit or sold any of his products. But obviously, he's been on this show a lot. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Like, literally. I think I barely talked to him in the last 6 months. He's kind of been chill. And I've said hi, like, hey, man, how you doing? You got to expand on that, man. It's news to me what you're telling me right now. Ball players getting $50 million contracts are still broke. Don't be that guy. Yeah, bang, bang, Pulsar gang. Oh, what's up, Frank? Wait. Somebody else can chime in on what X-Block Chain NXNT said. Yeah, you got to back that up a little bit, bro. Like, show us something. Anyone can come on here and be like, this guy rugged and drained and blah, blah, blah. Like, and Abdullah, you can send me the link to that video for GG33 on Instagram. I can do a stream on it and go over it with some of the stuff theories that I've had. If you're passing your crypto to family, Shamir is a good solution. Yeah, maybe. I keep all my money in Pulsechain assets. Yeah. You guys are amazing. This chain is awesome. Here's the link. Okay, I see the link. You guys have sent me some links. I'm waiting for Deerslayer. Risk for free. No, somebody's got to check that out. I'm not going to just open it randomly. Actually, I can open it without everybody seeing, right? Let me see what these guys are trying to get me to open. I'm already nervous about clicking links, but let's see. Okay. Just joining any hex commentary. Oh, yeah, we need to get in the charts. What is this, dangerous? Watch. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'll look at this later. I'll play with it. Yeah? Cool. Okay, let's look. All right, Bitcoin, 63,694. It's doing its thing. Let's see. Where's my chart with my sketches on it? Where did my little drawings go? Here's my little drawing, bro, from I don't know how long ago, a long time ago, right? You guys have seen this chart a million times. I've never touched it. I squiggled. I think we were up here, and I said we could just track around this range, marginally having, like dropping slightly below, but then going up from here. Right now, we seem to be doing that. I do think a drop seems imminent, at least down back to this line. Because the 4-year cycle is perfectly intact right now, right? Like it's perfect. Like when you see this, when you go back to my line chart, which is the time chart for Bitcoin, every high has clocked in perfectly, like on the fucking day. It's so scary. Every low has come in pretty damn close to the low line, which is, these are all mapped out. I lined these up by days. They're perfectly symmetrical. It's incredible. That's why a lot of people are obviously, we talked about this end of September, October being the low. It could certainly be close to where the bottom is. I've certainly drawn some lines of confluence with different structural points that I see. Obviously, if this white line breaks, we drop below 55-ish, depending on what day we hit it. You got confluence down here, all the way down to around 30, 40, who knows? But I don't want to worry about that until this line breaks. Like, why worry about it, right? Because to be honest, if this structure breaks, who knows where it could go, for what reason it breaks and what happens, right? So right now we're going to just stick to the fact that we get some weird looking bear market and we chop around in this weird range, throwing everybody off, and then we were up to the upside. And so far we've been doing that. And I talked a lot about that. And I talked about that this purple box is here for a reason. It's not here for no reason. It's an important kind of area because of how this structure is. Obviously, there's a ton of stuff down here that could be retested, but there's no rules, especially if we get an early run and they surprise us and just keep pushing up, and Bitcoin just pushes up as well into 2027. Who knows what's possible there? But we should look at Pulsechain. That's what we're interested in. Inverse and shoulders. Yeah, you know, the obvious things are seen. They rarely play out, you know. There was a ton of big obvious stuff here that never did. And, you know, yeah, I see all that stuff. But the market maker also knows that everyone else sees that stuff as well, right? So what are the chances it actually, you know, plays out? You know, I don't know. Maybe it does. I mean, look, the timing of the markets is played out perfectly in terms of like high to high, low to low. Like it's been uncanny. You know, there's definitely people out there that are like, the 4-year cycle is broken. And it's like, where do you see that? Where do you see it? It's not broken at all. It's like clockwork. It's crazy. I remember I made this video October 7th. And I was like, hey, I gave a whole bear market thesis that, hey, there's a chance that the bear market's in and we're about to start collapsing. And I got hate on earth. It turned out, I made that video on October 7th. It's still on my channel. The top ended up being October 5th. I was like, it was spot. I mean, who thought it was going to be that on point? But it was. It literally was. The top did come in. I don't know exactly the day. I think, was it October 5th exactly? And I think I made my video around October 7th going, hey, technically the top is in, right? So many things is broken due to the yearly candle on Bitcoin being red last year. Okay, let's look at it, man. Let's look at, you want to look at a yearly, what is he saying? Yearly candle. Okay, let's look. I'm open to suggestions, ideas. This is how you learn, man. Just keep open-minded, okay? Yearly candle on Bitcoin being red last year. Got you, Deerslayer. I was coming to that conclusion. Deerslayer being red this turn. I would have to talk to him about technically what he's kind of like seeing, because I don't see it, man. The whole thing, all of crypto is manipulated. There's no such thing as like only this was manipulated. The price action's manipulated. It was retail all-time high. Bro, the top is right on the line. The top of the last cycle is right on my timeline. The top of the cycle before that was right on the timeline. I guarantee if I go back, it was right on the timeline. There's not a single shred of proof that the 4-year cycle is even remotely broken. Okay? And I'm open to hearing his theory. I mean, I would probably have to hear it from him or details like what he's seeing, because I am curious. You know, that's how you learn. But I'm sorry, I can't see any evidence of that at all. None. You know, but I'm open to hearing. I even was thinking maybe it could be, but we need evidence. You need to show me in the structure, technically, and I'm open to crazy ideas, man. You know, guys know me. Like, I will look at it and sit with it and think about it. So you can send me a clip or something. If he breaks it down, I would watch it and try to see what he's talking about. But I don't see any evidence 4-year cycle's broken yet. He thinks we may finish the next bull run a year early due to that reason. Well, yeah, that is something I talked about, that we go up in 2027. I've talked about that all the way going back since I started my channel. Tons of videos, and I'm sure there's people in chat that know exactly what I'm talking about, because people in the Telegram have told me like, yeah, I remember you used to talk about the early cycle in 2027. So that means that it could break. We had a high before the halving. It doesn't necessarily mean the cycle is broken, and so far the cycles aren't broken. Even like I'm saying that, yeah, this theory could be correct that we launch into 2027 early bull run. I've talked about that a lot. Doesn't mean the cycle is broken yet. The cycle has not shown any evidence it's broken yet. Okay, so it's important to like keep that in mind. And you know, we could have a high in 2027 crash, and then have another high in 2028 that's even higher and crash again. It would still leave the cycles kind of intact still. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean the cycles are broken. Cycles might be getting shorter. Oh, well, yeah, if it happens, then we can say like, cool, the cycles are getting shorter. But even if my theory plays out about like us blazing into 2027 and putting in an all-time high, still doesn't mean the cycles are broken. Okay, if you don't put in another high in 2028, 29, in the distance timing window, then you can go back and say like, oh, it's broken. But just because we go high in 2027 and crash and have an early bull run I don't think means the cycle's broken though. But right now it doesn't matter. Right now the cycles aren't broken. Right now they're not. How do I know? Because I got the fucking lines on the fucking thing, like a clock. All right. Cycles is just push forward. Global entities positioning, I guess. Okay. It doesn't seem like the cycle is the same because of the institutions. I don't know what you mean. Oh, where's my thing? But I am a proponent of the idea that we have this kind of like, we blast off and have like super high valuations early in 2027, like first quarter, maybe second quarter. I really I could absolutely see that happening. And I've talked about that very early. My mentor told me that. He was like, dude, we're going to blast off into early 2027, like all-time highs. He's fucking teaching me this in 2022. And I was like, what is this guy seeing? But he was telling me that. Now, if it happens, it's going to be amazing. He was right about everything else he taught me. Even the way he taught me to look at charts, because it's completely changed. Like, I've been shocked at like how I've applied the knowledge and like my ability to understand price action. Like, so it was, his methods were amazing. This current macro cycle is still going on since the COVID money print. I haven't gotten all around reset and new liquidity coming in. It's just the same money getting recycled. Right. For the public, yes, you're correct. That would be M2V, the velocity of money. Your capacity to access it and what's available to you. But behind closed doors for the banks, they have gotten tremendous sums of money. But what matters really for us is what is available, right? Thoughts on 28 million on Pulsechain with all the lick pairs. An upchart seems like a secret James pair. Same setup. Is brightness down on my screen or something? I can't read anything. Thoughts on 20 million on Pulsechain with all the lick pairs. An upchart seems like a secret James pair. You can share with us what pairs you're talking about. I'm assuming you're talking about the Atropa dev, right? I think he's up to really cool stuff, man. I know there's a lot of discrepancy between like people who don't like him and people who like him. I think he's up to good things. I do. My intuition tells me that. And could I be wrong? Yeah, man. But I was very bullish early on with Atropa and PDI. If you guys remember, all my early videos were mostly Atropa and PDI. And I was right. Okay. But some people think that obviously that they're both not going to do anything. And I just don't agree. I think they're going to do incredible numbers. So the current macro cycle is still going on. Yeah. I mean, BlackRock, etc. That's a matter of factor for us with bottom of the barrel, high extreme risk assets. It's a matter of factor for us. Yeah, it is. Atropa for the win. Yeah, man, Atropa for the win, 100%. Yeah, just put ticker 28 million on Dex Tools and Screener. Yo, Deerslayer, is he just shilling something? Call 28 million? What's he talking about? All right. What a crazy stream. Darth was in the house. Mike fucking failed. It's fucking amazing. Amazing times, man. I think it's going to be. I think we have to focus on Pulsechain. I'll be totally honest. Like some of the smartest people I know don't can't fully grasp what Bitcoin could do, because there's a lot of possibilities that could happen right now. Like, they're playing a very complicated game. Like, if you think that the whole thing with Michael Saylor is just some guy buying up the supply of Bitcoin, you're crazy, man. He is 100% probably hedged by BlackRock. They're probably working with him very closely on how he's maneuvering and what he's doing. And we can't really understand the level of chess they're playing. All right, they're up to something with this whole thing. Right, it's not as simple as just, oh, it's just some crazy tech guy who went bankrupt in .com who's doing it again. There's a lot more to the story, man. You know, these are still very smart people, no matter how you cut it, right? And I remember when I was telling you about the currency market and the Dixie rejected off that level, and news just poured out at that level. I remember you telling me about the currency market and the Dixie. No, ink for the win. I don't know if I remember that, bro. But I've been charting the Dixie. I don't know. Was it the time we were looking at it? Oh. Oh, there you go. Dixie came up bullish. Looks like a little baby double top right here, and didn't come all the way up. Now it's breaking, but look, it's still in its structure. Keep in mind, the structure is still intact. Okay. Structure is still intact. This is not pretty looking at all. I do think this has come down quite far, but structure is still intact here. It could be ready to erupt. GBP USD. Oh, I remember you were talking something about the Great British Pound thing, but you said you didn't look at those levels. You said you didn't look at those levels. No. Things. No, I don't. I'm not like the most, I mean, I can tell this what's going on here, but I wouldn't say I understand all the relationships in the Forex. Yeah, no, I don't. But I do remember now that you mentioned the Great British Pound. You were telling me something about that. I mean, maybe you can hit me up on Telegram about that, and I can try to learn, because I was curious. I'm always curious, right? Always curious to learn something. Did I miss a Pulsechain charting? Got to go back and watch. No, I'm about to do it right now. I'll go look at Pulsechain. All right, Dixie. You know, truth is, man. Let's look at the weekly RSI. These are extremely complex relationships, right? Like, it could be topped out and ready to break down, man. Because I'll be honest, when I look at the stock market, there's so many major players right here that look like they're about to rally big time. Okay, I think that SpaceX could be bottoming right here. Look at my purple box. Look how fucking perfect. My target was 103. I think we hit 106, 107. Okay, and the guys in the members group, I think, saw this chart, so they know. Look at the wick to the top of my box. I mean, look, just beautiful. And we didn't get down here to 103. I think maybe this could be the bottom. And if you look at some major things, it doesn't mean the bottom forever, but it certainly looks like it's going to make a move up from here. I mean, let's go to 12 hour. What's going on? I haven't looked at this in a second here. Okay. And the reason we're looking at this, not because we're interested, we're looking at this to understand some of the, because these are some huge liquidity pools on the market, right? Like, this is like huge amounts of fucking capital here. So it, could affect the broader. Okay. Wow. I want to say it could be grounds for a rally here. I mean, there's definitely some strength here. At the same time, I mean, yeah, it's pretty big. You got to look at a lot of things, but this could absolutely take a big move up from here. But if you look back at Stretch, remember this one that fell apart? Michael Saylor saying this looks bullish as fuck, dude. This looks like it's about to erupt. People who bought this down here at $70, dude, they're up massive, man. I know a guy that went six figures, I think at $76 here. All right. And was he taking a risk? Yeah. I mean, people were saying all kinds of crazy shit, right? But he bought like six figures, man, and looks very bullish right here. Okay, this looks very bullish. Then if you come over to what's another huge one? I mean, Apple was. We'll look really quick just to get a quick temperature of the market. This looks like it could absolutely make a big move back up to fill this gap. Okay, this is Tesla. Would be a huge move down here, man. 313 all the way to 380. Now, would that be the end? I don't know. I mean, if it breaks up and gets support up here, then it's a pretty big indicator that maybe this market's extraordinarily bullish, right? And it's about to push up into 2027, and this August dump fest might be another chance to get back in, right? But this looks like it could turn and come up here. And there's a lot of stocks that have this. If I come here to not United Health, what's Apple doing right now, really quick? Okay. Apple broke quite high. This is a descending wedge, which typically get bearish, but when things are bullish, right? I talked about that a lot, just because you see a shape and what have you. It's just a probability. But at the end of the day, momentum is your friend, and the fucking things are bullish, things are bullish. Things are bearish, things are bearish. I don't care if you saw an inverse head and shoulders or a fucking dipping cup. If it's bearish, it's going to break down. Okay, same thing. So this fucking just popped. All right. Now we've come down, we've broken back in here. All right. But let's see what the daily looks like here. Jesus. Oh my God. Shit's so crazy, bro. So crazy. Yeah, I mean, maybe it looks like it's done, but there's other ones that look like they could be due for a major rally. I think there's a lot of alternating happening right now in the market too, man, where things are pushing up, things are pulling down, okay? And maybe that happens in crypto too, which we talked about. Like maybe Bitcoin languishes and Ethereum goes on a run with altcoins, or maybe just Pulsechain goes on a major run with Ethereum. We do need something to go with it to really make a run, or I think people would probably sell into it, because maybe ETH is about to look at this drawing I made for ETH. How long ago, guys? You guys probably know more than me how long ago I drew this fucking thing, and I sketched it super quick, but it freaked me out because it's playing out so far like right on point. Like it's almost freaking me out. Like I literally was just like, what if blah blah blah. And look at my white line. Like literally it tracked it perfectly. The bottom came in a little bit sooner, and then it's coming up right where I drew that it would come up. Like it's crazy. What if this happens, dude, Pulsechain is gonna go ballistic. And maybe BTC languishes. Like, I don't know. This is some crazy market. Don't let anybody tell you they have the market figured out, man. This is a crazy market. Really, there's literally some people online that are like, oh, I know what's gonna happen next. Dude, I know some really smart people. Okay? I have guys on my phone who are part of billion-dollar hedge funds. Let me tell you, man, everybody's like, well, this is fucking insane. Nobody knows what the fuck's happening. Literally, nobody knows like the smartest people in the room are like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy. And so maybe we could get craziness. Maybe we do push up into 20. We have some pullback, like we're starting to, but we have some thing where it just keeps going. I don't know. There's a rotation, right? So some things give out, liquidity moves, and what have you. Just like, BTC just languishes, but rotation into ETH or altcoins or whatever could happen. I don't think supply can. What do you got? David, yes, it's still fixed supply. BT's fixed supply, yeah. This also applies to your thesis of 2027. That's why that currency thesis of mine is very important to this current cycle still having juice. Okay, cool. We're together on that. I'm curious at your details of your thesis. So, bro, send me a message on Telegram. We can have a conversation, and I'll spend some time, tomorrow or Tuesday going through some of these currency charts as well. I'm always open because anything that also gives me confluence, right? So even though I have a thesis, like, you need support, right? Like, so if I see what you're saying as well, then it also feeds my thesis to know, like, oh, okay, so maybe this is all correct. Yeah. Thank you, Deerslayer. Seems out there. So yeah. So I don't know what to say, man. Like, we drew this so long ago, and it's crazy how on point. Look at the Solana one we drew. And if you guys like this kind of stuff, click join down below, because we do this with altcoins, like low lick altcoins. Okay. Oh, it looks like Solana broke down from my, but the this played out like insane. This was crazy how this played out. I just drew this way back here in May, just for the fun of it, and it almost lined up perfect. I was just messing around. All right, but we broke down. This doesn't look good now. All right, let's see. We could come down, tap, and still meet my thing. But we could have a rotation, like I'm saying, where some things are going up and some aren't, just like you're seeing in the equity markets, right? Where Apple went nuts and Tesla's going straight down, and maybe Tesla moves up and Apple starts moving down. Like there's some crazy stuff going on. Because I don't think there's that much new money moving in at this point. Like it is really strange. And now what's happening, I'm not going to get into this, but what's happening with like the U.S. possibly trying to the Fed trying to help Japan not do the yen carry trade by buying it stuff for them, or I don't even know. It's fucking insane. What have a huge week ahead? Chat. I have a friend holding a negligible amount of Bitcoin, less than 1K, and they're thinking of selling it as a loss ACP to rotate in RH tokens, yeah or nay? Ghost, I mean, it's a really good question. Should you rotate the Bitcoin? I think that there's going to be a lot more gains, and now's a good time for us to parlay into Pulsechain. I think that it's you're going to have more gains on Pulsechain than Bitcoin, okay? And I think you're in value, okay? And that's really important to understand. It's so insanely discounted. Now, to give you perspective, this is my green God candle. Is that my God candle? Let me check. I don't know. I was messing around with you. Is that my God candle? Okay, that was for. I think we were talking about some cool stuff. We had some really cool videos in the members group where we did some. We were gauging what's going to move. I'm going to delete that right now. Oh yeah, I remember now that discussion. Okay, so this pink line was the call I made was it beginning of November? Was it that long ago? 2 years ago, where I said we're coming down to this target. And it's on my Twitter. You can see the call I made. There's a video where I did it live online. I said, we're coming here to this line, this price, 0.00001332. When we got there, we bounced and we collapsed. I think anything under this pink line is a deep discount and a great deal. Okay, even if we go lower. But I can't tell you for certainty whether we're going to go lower or not. But I can tell you that if the crypto market doesn't completely vanish, that Richard Hart is going to try his damnedest to make this extraordinarily successful. I do believe that. I really do. And I see all the FUD. I get it, man. There's definitely certain you are validated to think that he is slowly bleeding this ecosystem dry. Fine. I get it, man. You gotta, if that's where you gotta go, do it, because nobody knows the future, man. But I think that he's gonna try to make this extraordinarily successful. So anything under this pink line is extraordinarily. It's an extraordinary good deal, man. Okay, I sacked. Okay, understand how much of a discount you're getting. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. This lower box was a great place to buy, but now we have my target was hit, the low target. I didn't want it to be hit, by the way. It's on my Twitter. You can see the receipt, and I drew it, and the clip is on my Twitter. I think it's pinned at the top, where you can see I made this call. I didn't want it to go there, but once we broke through here, man, this is fucking a great deal. All right, and that's all I can tell you, man. I can't tell you to tell your boss to fucking do it or to buy this or buy that. I can't. Nobody can. All right. You have to look at it is this a discount? Yes, it is. And do you think that this asset could price appreciate in the future? Because if you think it could price appreciate in the future, then you're going to do extraordinarily well. Look, is this pink line SAC rate? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so I got the SAC rate up here, and then this was a price call I made in 2024. Okay, January 2024, a long time ago. And people hated me for doing that, by the way. But just to go from where we are now to SAC rate, dude, it's a 10x. Okay. Is it 10x? Yeah. Yeah, it's about it's about 10x. I think that just to get back to where other people invested is a 10x. Just that. But you have to believe in what he's doing in his asset. and you have to see through the insanity and the market making and and all the crazy people we have. We are crazy people. Because otherwise you're buying into something that's just been going down forever. Yeah. So I have a friend holding negligible amount of Bitcoin. I think they should buy Pulsechain. Not financial advice. Don't tell them I told them to do that, but I think they should. No, don't tell them not to. Actually, wait till we get to sack price and then tell them to buy Pulsechain. Don't buy it now. Wait till we get to sack price and then buy it, because then you'll have certainty that it's going up. That's what you should do. That's what you should tell them, friend. That is a plan. And let me know how that goes. Ink, do you think Clarity passes next week, Wolf? I honestly think it doesn't matter whether it passes or not. I think that they've decided how this cycle is going to play, and at some ways as well, I would trust the 4-year cycle, because once again, we don't have evidence it's broken yet. Even if it could break in the future, because we go from 2020, whatever it is, right now it's not broken. So it doesn't matter whether it passes or not. This is all the markets are extraordinarily manipulated right now. Like, if you think that they're just investing in AI and everything's just pushing up right now and nobody knows what's going on, and Ashburger's fund just blew up on its own and nobody benefited from it, like, these people are just fucking, no, man. No, I think that we have to look for opportunity, and if you see it, you DCA. I think that's the game right now, and that's what I'm saying about Pulsechain. Like, we're in deep discount, keep accumulating. Buy some Pulsechain. Okay. If you believe in XRP, go buy XRP. If you believe in CZ, go buy Binance token. I believe in Pulsechain, so I'm going to buy some Pulsechain. That's all that should matter to you right now. If it passes, we could go up, but they could also tweet that they're starting the war that night too. So it goes up and then it dumps, and then, like, you know what I mean? Like, they got the whole market like a yo-yo, man. Like, they tweet and it goes one way, and then he tweets again and it goes the other way. And, the Clarity Act passes and it goes one way, and then he tweets and it goes the other way. The Clarity Act doesn't pass and it goes down, and then he tweets that the war is over and it goes, like, don't even worry about it. It's too crazy. Yeah? What's your thoughts on that? Because if you try to, don't put your mind there. Like, put your mind in, like, cool. I really noticed that Ink, let's go look right now. That Ink on Hex and Pulse pumping, Ink actually, if I had bought the low, I'd be up 110%. That looks like a strong asset. All right. Like, focus on looking at, like, where the health is on the chain and where you want to deploy capital slowly. Hey, we could go lower. We could just go sideways. I don't know. But eventually I do think there's going to be a crazy bull run, and you might want to have these. Right now, it looks like we have a retest. Look at my boxes, dude. Look how fucking strong these have played out forever. I had this box down here well before we got down here. Which thing? This is the PLS. Where's my fucking price lines? Oh, okay. No. I'm looking at this. No, that's PLS. Hey, what happened to my low levels down here? What the hell? My chart got reset? What is this? Alright, whatever. I'll deal with that later. This is an important level. We've gone below it. You're in deep discount. We've now been rejected from this area, okay? We've come up. We've been rejected. We got rejected again. We're going to come down. We're on an uptrend here on Ink, okay? We could just keep building in here, and that's fine, because it's still showing strength in the sense it's making an uptrend. I would assume this is the bottoming process. That's what I'm assuming. And eventually it'll maybe come back up and go, because this is still very bullish. Okay, it's very strong. All right. This doesn't look like an asset that's dying. It looks like an asset that could be ready to break through and go at some point. We just don't know when. Like, if you zoom out, you see this? It's retesting that area, right? It's an important area. Remember how everybody was like, $1 will never break. I'm like, yeah, it's being defended good, but bro, like, look over here, look left, always look left. Always look left. That's what I say. Let's look at Pulse again. And guys, smash the like button. Yeah, let's look at some ratios really quick. Your risk to reward is 10 if you are a trader, then you would take the odds also for that person's question. Yeah, there you go. But don't buy now. Wait till we get to sack price, please. Do you think, what's your thoughts on the Hex Pulse ratio? Do you think that it's topped out? Yeah, that's really interesting looking right now. I believe in Pulsechain for sure. What's up, bro? Okay. Pulse. And we'll go look at Pulse Hex in a sec. So, as you know, I wanted to show you guys. We're going to look at the Hex Pulse ratio, though, but hang on. Look at this chart 1 second. I got a little volume here, and that's nice. You know, I got a big bearish candle right there. It's kind of gnarly. You got this wick here. We have it on the 3-day. So, you know, on a move that impulsive, a pullback is called for. It's not unnatural. It's just a question I think could rely on macro or what else is going on, right? Does this come down, retest? You got an uptrend, okay? And if it holds, okay, come down, pop. Why don't I see this? Come down here, pop, right? We go, right? That's fantastic. Well, it'd probably look more like this. Right? And then this uptrend would be pretty awesome, right? You have something like this, right? So that'd be cool, okay? But like, you're gonna look now for this happening, right? Wait, why is this jerking? My mouse broken now? What the hell's going on? The bear market's been brutal, bro. I need a new computer. I need a new mic. Mouse is dead. Okay, what's going on? Oh man. I mean, I don't like the way this looks, but it is what it is. You know, could work back up. Who knows what it does? But so pretty much all I'm saying is you're looking to see if this line breaks, right? That's an important line, right? You got this. This is being sold down. This is a little nasty right there, but it's fine. It doesn't mean it can't break and go up. This is the nature of the bottom, just like the top, right? The top looks like it's going to keep going up. The bottom looks like it's going to keep going down forever, right? Everyone's always going lower, lower. Eventually, it doesn't go low anymore, right? We certainly have had bullish divergence going back for a while, which has been really healthy. MACD and momentum's been moving up, so we know there's certainly a case to be made that this is a bottoming process. You know, we talked a lot about this. And these are great prices. Just because it pumped here doesn't mean it's not a place to buy. I mean, this is absolute. Look, you got to zoom out, man. This is the kind of places when you buy. Let me turn off the log chart. You know, when you buy down, look where it is, man. When you zoom out, understand you're there. All right, so and some people were like, "That's it. You missed the bottom." It's like, chill, bro. You're getting a good deal. This is great, man. Keep DCAing. All right, just do the work. It's all about doing the right work, right? If you DCA, you get further ahead than a lot of people who are like, I'm just trying to buy the bottom, the absolute bottom. It's like, no, man, this is a good deal. Look, right now you are. I saw you guys post, some people's posts on Twitter, man. They're like, dude, you are still. Where's the price? You are 97% down still. Is that what it is? Yeah, is that right? Okay, you're somewhere between 93 and 97% down. That's a good deal. All right, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. And we're gonna look at the Hex Pulse ratio because that was cool looking. Remember, I fucking had just tweeted that if you don't believe in Pulse and Hex, there's something wrong with you. I know those are gonna blow your mind. They're gonna melt your face off. Those have to perform, dude. This idea that people had that Hex is gonna fade away and everything else is gonna run, and dude, how is he gonna market a chain when his first main token is languishing? It's not gonna happen. The best marketing for the chain is Hex going ballistic, pissing everybody off in crypto. That is success, guys. Success is revenge to sophisticated people. Sophisticated people don't get revenge by like, fuck you, buddy, and throwing, fucking stones at people. They do it by being successful. And Richard Hart's success card is Hex doing the most X's out of everything in crypto. That is the ultimate revenge card. You have to understand that. You have to understand sophisticated people. It's all about success, bro. If you don't think he's going to work hard to make Hex like one of the biggest leaders, like, you don't understand successful people, man. But that's how you get revenge, okay? For like low sophisticated people, what they get revenge by like attacking somebody or killing them or shooting them or like, fuck you, buddy, give him the bird. No. Success is the ultimate revenge. It's the ultimate fuck you, man. Yeah? So I hope your Hex bag's packed, man. Hex is going to be good, dude. Hex, dude, understand that. Hex is the most hated asset in cryptocurrency history. Its success is awesome. It's coded, bro. It's going to be so good. And I don't have enough. I definitely don't have enough. There's a lot of stuff to get, right? RH's legacy in Endgame is pumping the shit out of his assets. Don't give up peace. Oh, yeah. Rage, success, revenge. Yeah. That's the ultimate. Fuck everybody. Hex. The most hated asset in the history of the world, possibly after tulips. Right? It went tulips and Hex. These are the two most hated assets in the history of the world. So keep DCing. At this point, we're below this pink line. We've hit all the low targets. We're in the low range. At some point, maybe this wasn't the time, but who knows? We could come down and do this again. Pop. At some point, it's going to do this. That's the big leap across the pond, because the top of this wick is pretty close to my old call. I think this is an important range. I can just put a box there, man. I'm going to go from my call from years ago to the top of that wick, because I think this is an important range right there. When it crosses that, forget it. So I'm telling you, I just gave you guys alpha. You ain't going to get anywhere else, man. This is the box, bro. And you're under it. Understand, at some point, it's going to cross, bro. It's going to cross it, okay? Pop, 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 pop. Psh. Hey, it's going to move fast. There'll be some chop in here, but and then it'll cross that red candle and like, oh man, it's going to be crazy. And that didn't happen yet. We got teased, it got rejected. Okay, maybe it chops a little bit more. Maybe we get a cup and handle here. Maybe we'll see what happens. We get inverse head and shoulders. I'm waiting. We'll see what we get. Also, maybe it comes down again. I buy some more, right? Who knows? This yellow line's important. All right, you guys know this is the line I've had on my chart. It just goes all the way back, okay? If you're buying close to that line, you're doing the game right. You're playing it right, if you believe in the asset, right? But tell your friends to wait till sack price, then buy. Don't buy now. If they don't pass Clarity Act, the SEC already said they're ready to make the rules themselves. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I don't believe anything any of these people say. Oh, man. I'm like, I don't even listen to anything these people say anymore. Beautiful. This is beautiful, man. I know that I can't share with you what I'm seeing like exactly, right? But I know why I say this is beautiful is because I know eventually you see the circle up here that will be up here, okay? And I know what this is going to look like. It's beautiful, man, to me, because you have to also do this. This is stuff I also teach in to give perspective in the so click join down below, because I do this with altcoins too, so you guys can really get your mind blown. You have to do this, bro. You guys forget this shit. You got to zoom out, man. Look at this. That's why it's going to be beautiful, because the price is going to be up here somewhere, right? Like that. It's going to be cool, man. Good times are coming. Good times are coming. We looked at Inc. Hex pulse ratio, right? That's what we're going to look at. Let's do that really quick, and then God, what a stream, man. We had Darth was here, and a mic failure. This is awesome looking. This is oof. Looks pretty bottom to me. Okay. mean, you could get a retest. You know, we're gonna, you know, I mean, you just want to keep it really structurally simple right now, right? You got that. You know, sure, you could do this. Okay. We're waiting to see if any of those break, but where it's got support and where it's bouncing is a really interesting spot. Okay, because you have a ton of resistance right there, and it's above it right now. So this could be a spot where, let's say you chop, you even meet this line, and actually it holds. You know, something. I'm not. It probably is going to bounce a little bit in there, but you get what I'm saying. That could be interesting because that would show a lot of strength. I mean, obviously this could break down too and come down here a little more. There's a ton of support right here, the top of these wicks, right, and right here. That would be cool. Like if it did this, and you got inverse head and shoulders, and probably a lot of strength, and it pops and even keeps going. But yeah, obviously if these lines break, we'll look. Okay, let's look at the Hex Pulse. How you guys doing? Smash the like button. What a stream. All right, this is beautiful. All right, this has been crazy. Let's just do some really basic shit. Dude, it was barely, look, it did come into my box, barely, and then it fucking launched right out of it. Oh, man. Didn't have any time, right, to like figure out, like, what do I do? Let's just put some more, let's put some new lines on here, okay? Let's play around a little bit here. Let's see what's going on. Jesus. Let's start over. Let's go to launch chart. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. So it's a really interesting chart, the Hex Pulse ratio. I mean, it's definitely very interesting, you know. This was the thing of Hex being oversold, okay, and you see it very clearly here. And this was like an amazing situation, right? And rare. Why? Because it broke structure. That was why we all talked about it was extremely oversold. You heard a lot of us talk about that, right? Why it's such a great opportunity and everyone's talking shit about it. Look where it was, man. This is the kind of stuff that, you know, you build your portfolio around, you know, these opportunities. Look at this. Shit. I thought, you know, who knows, if it comes in here, we could get some time and chop, but it just came into my box and left. How fast did it leave? It was down there for like was it on the weekly chart? I mean, fuck, it was in here for like 2 months, 35 days, like just over a month. You know, pulse not thanks to ratio pop. Yeah, you know, so it's pulling back right now. Let's bring this down. I'm gonna bring this down a little more. This looks bullish to me. You know, I mean, you got to remember, like, RSI was pretty cooked and all that stuff, which is natural. As I go to the 4 hour, I'm feeling like, I don't like that as much.
Remember, this is a ratio chart too, right? This is more complex than just a regular chart, but yeah, buddy, that's what I'm looking at now. Should I tell you when I realize, if I come to a conclusion, what I think? That'd be giving away a lot, though. Damn. I mean, you know, this is interesting. Like, I think there's more juice in this tank. I think it could rip again, but that's also like, these are complex relationships, like Hex and Pulse. Like, Hex is fucking crazy. Pulse has been, well, it's all Richard Hart stuff, right? Welcome to the mind of Richard Hart. By the way, everybody in crypto thinks we're absolutely batshit crazy. You have no idea how many relationships and friends I've lost by being into this stuff. If I was like, let me just fucking, what if I were to think like, you got to look at it like in a lot of different ways, man. Sometimes you get really surprised. I want to say, though, it did come in my box. Everybody makes fun of it. Dude, it did come in there. Not for very long, but it did. I had that box on there forever. And it did get in there. That's awesome. My boxes are undefeated. I got the eye. I know exactly where to put them. Look, you got to take into consideration that the 3 days up here at 76, which is generally been, you got a lot of tops in that 70 range, top around 76. Obviously, the highest came was 92 and 86. So yeah, it is up here at 76, which is quite high, but it doesn't mean that, it can't collect some juice and make it back up before it, collapses. You don't know that yet. And, remember, this is a ratio chart too. Like, it can move in ways you can't imagine just because the other asset does something you didn't think it was going to do, right? I think on Hex too on the price. You know, look at the super trend. Yeah, but like super trend doesn't help you imagine what it could do going forward. Like sure, like we could throw it up on, go back and look at like some of this stuff. Like let's go. I'm gonna take the gambles of rotating the court. You did a great job, man. It's good, man. Good to hear. When you catch these ratios, you really can double, like he's saying. Like I did it with WBTC. I doubled my bag, like just by catching a few ratios, like paying attention. Like, you know, if you were quick and smart, you know, it's risky too. I mean, you know, I've seen it not work out as well, but like, I mean, I don't know what, for me, like for me, I don't know if I get that much information when I turn on things like yeah, okay, there's green on the 3-day. This is a good sign. But I mean, I can tell you because it broke certain levels. Like I don't need to turn on a super trend to know what's happening here. Like, I don't know. Like what do you get? What information are you lacking? You need certainty. I mean, you broke to new levels. You've got all-time highs. You know, you're being smacked down from up here, but this is a big move on any of them. That's great. We can go look at it on on Pulse too. But I've never needed these things. But my methods are so different from other people's, man. I mean, like anyone who's been following me or is in my private UCI, like I have my own methods. It doesn't require a super trend or any of this stuff to work. I have these boxes here for a reason. When they break, that's what matters to me, right? Like we're above, you can see this box down here, or this line. This is an important line. We're above it. That's what matters to me. I don't know. Super trend is turning green. I give a shit. I could give two fucks, bro. And then if we get above this one, awesome. This is a huge one. And that's how I see structure. I don't really care about super trends and shit. But they're cool. Sometimes you need confluence for your theory, and you can kick on a bunch of stuff and see if it lines up. We get more likes. We get more likes and viewers. Well done for helping and doing the easy thing and clicking like. Oh yeah, nice. Good work, everybody. Thank you so much. Well, everybody's bullish, so it's great, man. This is amazing stuff. Yeah, we got more likes than yours. That's amazing, man. Hell yeah, good stuff. William Dugan says Q1 should be the beginning of our run. It could be, or we could be like way up in that thing, man. I'm not discounting the fact that sure we have a pullback and then we go further and we keep pushing up into Q4, man. Sure, why not? It's really weird how ratioing between cores for me has been all right forward, and I don't really care about the super trend. Was just wondering your thoughts on it. Yeah, well, you guys, you know my work by now. I rarely tick on an indicator. I mean, you guys probably rarely even see me use like a Bollinger Band or a fucking, you know. I mean, I just don't. I've just trained myself very differently. But visually, it's great. Like, you know, to show you guys, oh, good. You know, we got some green on the super trend. It's good. You know, I just. Ooh. You know, that's good for momentum. Now you're trading, you know, you can probably like buy dips, for example. You can have more confidence that, hey, I can buy the dip because if I'm trading, you know, the trend is up, right? And that's good. There's nothing wrong with anything, man. Use whatever you need that can help you get an edge, you know what I mean? I just never got an edge for most of the indicators other people use, right? Like, so I developed like my own methods, and I intentionally worked hard at doing that. You can see my boxes, man, like, you know, super trends, blah, blah. You can see how, here we had to draw one in. This was a new one, right? But this line up here mattered, and then I just filled in with the box to where this wick ended, so I know this is an important range. You can see this hex box I've had for years, I don't know, a long time down here. You can see how well it's help me understand. It was rejected from there, right? So it's kind of a big deal. So we're going to watch this. We need to go here and just draw a line or two, man. Let's just keep it very rudimentary right now, very simple. Are we going to hold an uptrend? You have a lot of things that could happen here. You could end up with a cup and handle. You could end up with in% shoulders. It doesn't matter. This is bullish. This is great. This is fantastic. And somebody said, look, I'll look at PTGC really quick. I won't go in depth, but somebody mentioned it in chat, so I'll do it. But once again, if you guys want in depth about all your altcoins, especially your low liquidity altcoins, you need to click join down below and you'll learn a lot. I think you will learn a lot because I talk about a lot of things that I don't talk about here. All right. And not because I don't like you, but I like the people who buy me a drink every month more. Buy me a beer. Where'd it go? I had PGGC. Oh, there it is. We broke out of my box. We got rejected up here. We're back underneath this yellow trend line. All right. That's weird. Okay. Okay. And we didn't even look at the we looked at Hank pulse ratio. What else? Oh, ProveX. Let's just look at. No, I don't want to. Let's look at Atropa. Look at Atropa. And PDA. I look at PDA. I know we got PDA fans out there. All right, chopping along. What did it do here? Okay, it's in its range. It's fine. This is very, very bullish, even though we've broken out a little bit and what have you. But this is just really nice, beautiful bullish price action. Still in an uptrend on this yellow line. I mean, very beautiful. Nothing wrong with this at all. I do want to say that if a lot of liquidity was pouring into the chain right now, or was about to, I would think that Atropa and PDI would possibly be looking like they're ready to fucking storm the beaches at Normandy, man. But it looks great. This is a great DCA zone. Okay, it's really good. And we'll go to PDI. Where's PDI? Come here, buddy. He's always hiding out somewhere. Once again, it's literally becoming almost the same fucking chart as Tropo. It's literally ridiculous. Yeah, it looks like it's just chopping in a range once again. And but very strong, very nice price action, just like a Tropo. Very good. These oh man. Look when I drew that and I fucking traced it. It's ridiculous. I used to dream about this chart. I bought PETA in 2023. It's crazy. I could see this thing in my sleep. Look, man, it's in discount, just like Atropa. I think Atropa possibly could do more X's. All right. Why? There's no roof. There's no roof. And they look good. And Hex surprised everybody. Let's look at EHEX really quick. Wow. Still surprising everybody. Everybody's really pissed now. EHEX. Did EHEX do the most X's? Everybody's pissed off. Even Hex holders are pissed off that EHEX is winning. It did more than 275X. It definitely did. PETA went to $1 billion market cap. Crazy times, honestly. Good on you. I crush if he did. You guys are fighting. I'm lucky I got a mic working tonight. Stop fighting in the chat. Yeah, everyone's. That's how pissed off all of crypto will be when PHEX does incredible numbers. Just imagine how pissed off you are that EHEX outperformed everything. That's how much all of crypto is going to hate when PHEX outperforms. That is hilarious. EHEX, the bastard child. Oh man, look, this looks amazing. It needs to pull back, but I'm gonna be honest, the price action looks really bullish right now, man. I think it just see, you don't have to pull back a lot. Sometimes an asset can just go sideways and let the momentum reset a little bit. This is crazy bullish looking, man. But look, once again, my box respected, so respected. We got up in here. Once again, this could, just like PX, turn into a cup and handle, could turn into inverse head and shoulders. We don't know yet, but it's very bullish. All right. I don't need an indicator or anything to tell me what's going on here. And it could pull back, 50% retrace, could pull all the way back down here to 0.0006. But to be honest, it doesn't have to. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah, sure, it could pull back, right? What did I say? 0.006, right? It doesn't have to. Like, this is extraordinarily bullish looking. Okay, and once again, if you go down, let's say 12 hour, that is, I mean, unless I don't know what I'm talking about, that looks pretty sick. Like, that looks amazing. Jeez. So, this could burst, man. But yeah, once again, you could get a retrace. Turn on your fibs and you could get something down here, 236 or the 0.5 in here before you pop. But as it is now, EX still looks bullish. It could just go sideways, reset a little bit momentum, and then pop again. Like, it's fucking crazy looking, man. It's probably one of the most oversold assets in the history of assets, right? The EX chart. Fucking, that chart is a nightmare, right? God, watching that thing just disappear into the abyss, month after month after month, year after year, right? And now it could do the opposite. It could start getting bullish, week after week, month after month, just bullish, right? So there's a lot of cool things happening, man. What's up, Glenn? Glenn became a member. Welcome to the club, bro. Send me a screenshot of your membership on Telegram so I can let you into the private Telegram. EXPX is another to look at if you want to. Oh boy, how long are we streaming for? Oh boy. All right, let's do it. Let's look really quick. Oh fuck, it's getting late. Okay, let's do it really quick, man. That's weird. Let's go. How many people live from here? I think. Wait, I thought I had it saved right here. Wait a minute. Is this the one with the most? Yeah. I thought I had a different one. Okay. Where did you send it? Oh, in my. Is it? You sent it to my Telegram? I think this is it, right? I don't like when you guys switch platforms on me. Oh, so it's not this? Okay, whatever. I'm going to type in EX to do it. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, there it is. I think this is the chart I just had up, bro. The one I had up. No, I just had the exact same chart up. Maybe we'll leave it on pink to torture you guys. Let's go back. So EX hex. What? No. Hang on. Oh, this one looks different. What's that one? EX hex from end of 2023. This March in 2024, this was the drop of what happened on this date? Was that when somebody it was when that's the death tweet, the death tweet, the Richard Hart, when he's like da 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 da. Okay, okay. He killed it. So yeah, you're back. I think Shomi posted something. I remember seeing that really quick where he's like, EHEX is back to when Richard tweeted. Okay. And you can see it's been in an uptrend, almost like a rounded bottom. It's been just slowly building. This is quite bullish price action in here. He prefers PX. Yeah, that Richard said that. Yeah, right. You bulked? I don't think so, bro. I'm pretty lean, man. I think, I don't know. I've checked my weight. I think I lost weight actually. Or maybe being my hair. I need a haircut. Maybe that's making me look bulky. Dude, it's almost a 5x on the death tweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity. I actually, no, I didn't. I bought more. Did I buy only PX or did I buy both? I think I might have only bought PX. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you bought it. It's good. I mean, I own a lot of EX right already, so I don't think, but I suppose a lot of people dump their EX, and that sucks. I didn't dump any. I have a lot. I just didn't buy more, but obviously that was an opportunity, right? And sometimes that's how that is, right? I've been in crypto to see sometimes these being amazing opportunities, but to be totally honest, not always, man. Sometimes you buy it and it don't work, This was, and it's one of those Richard Hart things where, like, Richard Hart is making things happen, and it was obvious that, to me at least, like, there were people that needed to be shaken out. I mean, we had that silver company, I don't remember the name, but that guy with that weird silver shit, and there was a lot of crazy EX holders, man, that were just like holding the chain hostage in some way. I mean, I guess they had every right to buy what they want and do what they want with it, but you know, he had to take action to shake the tree, and he did. And you know, if you bought it, you did well. Yeah, you bought this fear, bought this blood, you did well. I just want to say that it doesn't always play out for people that like in these weird situations, especially with crypto. Same thing I just showed that chart, the Michael Saylor chart, when I started the charting, right? I was showing you guys Stretch, and I told you a guy I know bought 6 figures of Stretch at like 76, and he did it, man, and it looks bullish as fuck, right? Stretch, it looks like Stretch is about to parity again or whatever. I sold all liquid a year ago and bought back last week. Saw this coming my way. Nice work, man. Yeah, it was a good trade. Good trade, right? Literally anything that anti-RH you do and just shows on this chart as a mental. Seems billionaires be back. People dump shit tons of it in March. Yeah, so if you were picking it up, yeah, you did great. I mean, this is nice. And it, let me put a couple lines on here really quick. This is the weekly. We can do that. This is, I'm going to go ahead and treat this like how I want to right now. Sometimes you got to just be a daddy, you know, and be like, this is it, bitch. All right. Don't give me your, in TA school we learned this. Yeah, I mean, look, actually, if you take out, sometimes you can do this, and they play out really well by sandwiching some wicks. Let's see if that ended up giving it, because I've seen this happen so many times before with these kind of things. Let's see if we get like perfect fucking parity there. Yeah, somewhere in the middle. But either way, I mean, this gave you an indication that this was still very bullish, regardless of whether it's not technically perfect or whatever, and you got a target up there, right? And it already has hit it in a way. You don't need to be perfect with these things. Let's see now if we have a structure break, but even if you were to like, I mean, I guess you could say we're going on different angles of attack here. It may just chop now and have this may be the parity for a while. It's very possible. It returning is quite a big deal. It may just need to hang out for a while and chop right here. But I know this sounds crazy. I know this sounds absolutely nuts. Okay. God, this is going to sound crazy. Maybe I shouldn't say this here on the stream. But you know, some people are just, I'm gonna get attacked for this, man. Like, what if something like that happened, bro? Don't tell anybody, by the way. I'm just playing around because it's late. I'm going to bed soon. What if you ended up with something like that? Would you freak out? What would you do if that happened? Ink for the win. What would you do? Just food failure, Pulsechain. We need to never go one-to-one, people. We need to realize we are never going one-to-one. Rotating the core one. Let me just... I'm totally playing. But, like, what if that happened? What if you saw that shape that I just drew? I'm going to even leave that up there. EHEX becomes the biggest performer in not only on Pulsechain but all of crypto. Oh my God, everybody was wrong. The bastard child wins everything. Okay, pretend you didn't see anything I drew right now. Don't tell anybody I just drew this. I'm just messing around. I'm gonna get attacked by like all the fucking hex maxis and p hex maxis now. Because RH made Pulsechain for hex. Why would he do that? He just doubled its self pressure if he did. What? Why would he do that? Wait, are you guys talking? Oh, I'm probably missing the Chat, dude, that's the biggest interest and shoulders. It's like every Pulsechain charts. Ha. All right. Forget you saw this. Go to bed. Think of puppies. That would piss everybody in the world off. Like, no stone left unturned. Like, man, you would just piss off everybody. Fuck that if that happened. Yeah, just messing around. So, look, click down below. Come join us. Tuesday, we're going to have a TA video with all the members. We'll go through all the altcoins, do what I do. You know, if it gets late and we run out of requests, we'll just play around like we were just doing. And the thing is, we do it on all the altcoins, Lilic, which unfortunately you can't tell the world because we'll completely fuck up the charts. Because I actually know what I'm talking about. No, because if EX worth VX, people it's definitely self-pressure. All right. You guys go on. I need to get some sleep. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for helping me get the mic going. I only did it because you guys were kind of rooting me on, to be honest. If you guys were like, all right, that's it, I would have given up. But we didn't give up, and we finally got it working, so it's pretty cool, man. Now we're back to old school 1990s gear. That's good. Ugh. And what else do I want to say? Let's just check. Somebody else said he tweeted again. Is that what happened? Let me go look really quick. No, we got everything covered. I'll stream again on Tuesday. You guys are amazing. And once again, come to the Telegram. All links are at the top. Click join down below to get like really great alpha that will blow your mind and blow up your wallet. And most importantly, love your neighbor. A lot of people have been coming to Prague. I met some amazing people this summer. And so go say hi to Darth. He's a cool guy. I got to hang out with him for quite a bit. We had some adventures. And come visit Prague, man. It's a cool city. And you guys don't see what I'm saying right now. I don't even know where I stopped. Some girl brushing her teeth, which is what I'm going to go do right now. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday. All right. Night.